Hi, everybody. I want to read this story to you. It's called Most People. It's written by Michael Lena. Here we go. Most people love to smile. Most people love to laugh. I find that to be true. We all laugh differently. We smile differently too. That makes us special. Our differences can make us special. Our sameness can make us special too. Most people love to see other people smile and laugh too. Most people are good people. I agree with that. Most people want to help when they see someone crying. Most people want to help when they see someone who is in trouble. I'm looking at this picture and I see a lot of people. I see maybe a mom and her baby and her little girl. I see maybe a dad and his child and their dog. I see people who may be asking for directions from a police officer. I see a gentleman walking down the street. I see someone playing maybe a little ukulele on the bench. I see a woman up here putting a pie on a windowsill. Looks like it's a hot pie and she's putting it there to cool. I see, so let's see if I can get rid of a person running with a first aid kit. He appears to be running to this child who looks like they fell off their bike and scraped their knee. I see another person walking with their dog. This dog seems to have a special leash. Maybe it is a guide dog for someone who has a vision impairment. And I also see a person walking across the street. The person's using a cane. So I see a lot of people in this picture. Some of the people I see in this picture were in the last one. It says most people want to make other people, even strangers, feel good. Most people are very good people. And this young man we saw walking down the street, looks like maybe they were both going to the bus stop. I say that because I see this bus stop sign right here. I also see the city bus stopped right there waiting for people to get on. And the young man says, "After you, ma'am." So he's being very polite. And the woman looks to be getting on the bus. In this picture, we see a couple of things happening. Again, I see the people from the very first page when we were looking on the street corner. So on this left side of the page, you see all these different signs. That means perhaps somebody's saying something that's not appropriate for all people to hear. Some people do bad things and they yell bad words. Even good people have bad moments or make bad decisions. We all have, we all do, we all try to do better. Most of us do. Sometimes people lie and steal. They bully and hurt and destroy. But you know what? Most people don't do those things. You might get frustrated. You may not agree with what's going on where you are or in the world in general, and you want things to change. It's okay to stand up for what you believe in. The best way to do that is with your words, but that's not a reason to hurt other people. It's a tricky balance. We need to stand up for what we believe in, but we still need to be safe and keep others safe as well. Ruining people's property does not help the community. If you could line up all the people who want to be good and all the people who want to be bad, the good line would stretch from here to the tallest mountain. And all the people in the bad line could crowd together in a dark and gloomy room. Sometimes it's just a misunderstanding. Sometimes we think about people and we call them bad people, but sometimes it's just a misunderstanding, and talking things out is a good first step to repairing relationships and getting on the right track that's best for everybody. People who do bad things can change. There's a seed of goodness inside them waiting to sprout. Oh, it looks like maybe he took a piece of fruit and he's saying, I'm sorry. We don't know why he took it. Maybe he was very hungry. Maybe he didn't have any money and was very hungry. And those are difficult times. Those are sad things. And we need to have compassion for people. And we need to help people the best that we can. Like I said, we all make mistakes. We all make bad choices. And we can all turn it around. Most people love the sunshine. Most people love the earth. Most people love watching things grow. You may not be a fan of the very hot weather, and you might want to stay inside the air conditioning because it makes you feel better. You may not like the very cold weather, and you may want to stay inside with the heat, and that makes you feel better. That's okay. Either way. A person who is frowning and mad or sad or mean is like a sour grape and a bunch of sweet grapes. Have you ever bought a bunch of grapes and they're all delicious, and then you hit one and it's a little sour that makes your face pucker up? Doesn't mean that there's something wrong with a whole bunch of grapes. Just means that one was a little bit funky. So the person who's frowning or mad or sad or mean, that person would almost always rather be happy, smiling and laughing. Everyone looks nicer when they smile and they laugh. Makes you feel good inside. Even when there's rough times, did you know it is still okay for you to be smiling or even laughing? That helps you get through rough times. Having a friend to talk to, be with. Sometimes you just want to be with somebody and you aren't even talking. And that might make you feel better inside. Or you strategize and brainstorm to come up with a good way, a good resolution on help solve a problem or make things better. Kind of coming up with a plan. You might say, this isn't how I want things to be. That makes me mad, sad, mean. But things don't always have to stay that way. You can come up with a plan. You can strategize, come up with a strategy, a way to make things better, make that situation change for the better. Have a different perspective. Talk to people, find out how to make the better thing happen. When you see something bad happening, you may soon see someone trying to help. The helper might even be you. Someone is always there being good, because being good is what most people do. Up here in this corner, I see the man with his child and their dog. They're watching a fire truck as the lights going, and I imagine the sirens going. They're in a hurry to go help somebody. I'm looking over here. I see different people too. This is the first time I noticed this person with the blue spiked mohawk. Looks cool. He definitely looks different than the person in front of him, who's wearing a sweater and slacks and has a partially bald head. But guess what? It's okay to be different. I noticed this child looks like the same child from over there. Now that I think about it, looks like the same man from over there looking at the fireplace. He's pointing to the person in front of him in line, and he's pointing down to the ground saying, "Oh, excuse me, I think you dropped some money." That's busy. That's being helpful. Most people like to run and dance and play. Now, this person up in the corner, I see that she's petting her dog. That is the dog that I said appeared to have a different type of a collar. A guide dog that can help somebody with a visual impairment. And below that, we see a woman reading to what appear to be her children, a little baby and maybe a little girl. And over here on the street, remember in that first picture we saw a man sitting on the bench playing a little ukulele? I think this is that person. And he's playing the music. He even looks like he's singing for the enjoyment of others. There's two kids there and a dog who are dancing. They certainly look to be enjoying themselves. Most people like a kind word. Most people like thinking. It's good to use your brain. You are smart. Use your words to be kind. Use your body language. What kind of face are you making? Making a face that might make someone smile and feel relaxed and happy? Are you using your hands and your feet in nice ways, keeping them calm to help keep other people safe? That's good. Are you thinking of others? It appears that in the second picture, that they're giving a pie to somebody who may live on the street or be homeless. And they bought that extra pie and said, "Here, this is for you. I'm thinking of you. And this is something I can do to make this moment in time for you better." Most people smile when they see a baby. Most people glow when they hear or say, "I love you." That makes me feel good when someone I care about says, "I love you." It makes me feel good inside. Most people in the world know that. Most people are very good. In this picture, we can see into the apartments of a lot of people we saw in this book. There's a young man with a blue mohawk. Looks like he's got a little kitty on his lap. There's the young man who told the woman that to go ahead, she could get on the bus first. There's a gentleman who was playing music for others. And here are some people that we see. And look, they have different skin colors. They are friends. They are sharing a meal together, enjoying each other's company. That is okay. That should be a part of our everyday life. And there's a beautiful stars in the sky. That is the end of our book, and it was called Most People. Thanks for listening to the book. Take care. Bye.